so today I have another Doctor Who item to talk about, and it's been a while since I did a Doctor Who merchandise one. Watch this space. Over the next 2 weeks there's going to be a lot of Doctor Who reviews, but more about that soon. But this is the special soundtrack CD. Now, if you've seen my other Doctor Who merchandise haul videos, you'll know that I have the other CDs, but I didn't have this one because it's just brand new out. It came out last week or the week before. And this is all the specials. So you have The Next Doctor, Planet of the Dead, Waters of Mars, and The End of Time. And it's a 2-disc CD with, and works us out, 47 songs, 47 tracks on here. That's a lot of music. From all the specials. And I'll admit, as with pretty much anybody else I talk to about this will say, the specials were kind of crap. The End of Time, the last 2 were really quite good, but the other 3 in between were like kind of rubbish, you know. But when you listen to this, the music is 10 times better than the actual episode itself. So just before I go through the tracks itself, let's take a better look at the cover. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now the only thing is missing for me is Billy, and obviously Billy wasn't going to be on this. There's no reason why Billy should be on this because she was only in the specials for all of 10 minutes. But you have all the characters there who are sort of central in it, and it looks really lovely, plus you have David. And on the back you've got a really Christmassy scene there, so that's lovely. Now we'll just take a quick flick through the booklet. Booklets generally in albums I don't care for, but when it comes to Doctor Who I really do care, because I like to know more about the tracks. So as with the rest, you have like the tracks, which episode it's from, so that's Planet of the Dead. And then you have the track title and a little bit about it, perhaps why it's called that, a little bit more about it. I don't really know how to explain it, but just little random facts about it. And then you have some lovely pictures in there. So you have a gorgeous one of David. I don't want to show you them all because I don't want to spoil it, because it is really quite nice having a flick through the booklet. And I'll just show you this one. You have David in the TARDIS with that's from the Ood scene, so that's beautiful. So then you have all them. And it's also a 2-disc one, which makes a nice change. Can't get the booklet back in. And the discs themselves are gorgeous. You have the Cybermen on this one. And on there you have a lovely, lovely picture of David. So that's nice. So the first disc is The Next Doctor, Planet of the Dead, and Waters of Mars, and that's 21 tracks. And the second is, a whole of disc 2 is The End of Time, 2 parts, and that's 26 tracks. So I'll just sort of mention my favourite ones. I'll just go through them. Vale, the first one, at least I think that's how you pronounce it, is amazing. It's in it twice, and there's also a second variation on it as well. But the first one is definitely the best. The March of the Cybermen. March of the Cybermen is one of the most powerful, breathtaking pieces ever. I love it. It's not my favourite Cyberman track. There's better ones, but on this CD it is brilliant. Let me see. There are so many good tracks on here. Gallifrey. Gallifrey is such a beautiful song, if you can call it a song. It's so breathtaking and beautiful and makes me cry. I love it so much. Final Days as well is really sweet. Now when I'm watching a Doctor Who episode, I don't pay attention to the music because I can't. I'm physically incapable of coping with the emotions I'm already feeling with the episode and then building the emotions of the music on top. So I always like to listen to these for the first time, essentially, when I get the CD. And then when I go and watch the episodes back, I can then relate to the songs, which is nice. There's just a couple more. Yeah, Song for 10. There's a Song for 10 reprise on here. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but I don't think maybe you can just about see that there. My camera takes a turn to the focus. And it's a Song for 10 reprise. Now, Song for 10 is one of my all-time favourite Doctor Who pieces, written by Murray Gold, sung by Neil Hannon. And it's on the Series 1 and 2 soundtrack, and it's in the Christmas Invasion at the end when David's Doctor is in the wardrobe and he's trying on his trench coat and things and getting used to himself, and Rose and Jackie and Mickey are in the kitchen having a really nice Christmas dinner. And that's playing then, and it's such a really lively, upbeat, gorgeous song that I love, and it's a Song for 10. It's the 10th Doctor's song. The Song for 10 reprise is a million times slower. There's no vocals in this one. And I don't I just don't understand how it's a reprise. Normally a reprise is the same thing but with a couple of lines changed, or at least from my experience with like musicals and things it is. But this just doesn't even sound the same. So I'm gonna hang Murray Gold on Twitter and find out why exactly, or what's different about it, because there will be something. Maybe it is just the same song but stretched out slower without the vocals, but I'm wanting to find out why. But it is a beautiful track. And the last one on there I love, number 26 on the second disc. The very last track is The Next Doctor, which was obviously Matt's first song. It's not Matt's theme, but it's a song for Matt, if that makes any sense. And it's like techno. It's kind of weird. It's definitely it's definitely a misfit compared to the rest of them, but it's really quite lively and really I love it so much. So that's definitely a great track on there. But despite the fact that I've only mentioned a select few as favourites, they are all great and definitely worth listening to. Best listened to in headphones full blast. Make sure you don't deafen yourself. Obviously, don't have them exceptionally loud that your ears are ringing, but loud enough for you to be able to feel the music running through you. So it is definitely worth buying. I got it for £9 on Amazon. I think it's about 14 in HMV. Different prices, different stores, but it's between roughly £9 and £15 depending on where you go. But it's definitely worth buying. Not my favourite soundtrack CD. My favourite is still Series 1 and 2 soundtrack. But again, I'm a bit biased because that's the Rose era and that's where my heart belongs. If you haven't noticed, I have Billy Piper around my neck. But yeah. So feel free to leave comments and things and let me know your thoughts on this. It is definitely worth buying. I wish I could have let you listen to some clips of it just now, but for copyright reasons I can't. But yeah, so feel free to leave comments and things. Let me know whether you've got this or whether you plan on buying it and your favourite tracks and things. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye guys.